Why? Let's try. Oh, these are fun. Ooh. Let's do these. Fun. Shoot. No, not fun. Let's do this one. I still need to do my eyeliner, my shit up there, I guess. That stuff up there. Hello. Anybody there? Say hello. Supposed to say hello. I have dark circles under my eyes today. No wonder my life is a dark circle. My life is a dark circle. I will tell you that right now. One clouded dark circle. That's for sure. What are you doing, Bubs? What are you doing, Bubba's? My carpal tunnel is hurting. Hey, Clance, right here, really bad. I'm getting this, I don't know what you call it, when it feels like not like a shock, but kind of like, feels like it's tearing, every time. How are you, honey? How was your Thanksgiving? I almost called you Sos. How was your Thanksgiving, Clancy? Was it good? You excited for Christmas? What'd you ask for from Santa Claus? What did you ask for from Santa Claus? Oh, my hair. I still have to put some curls in my hair. It's just a mess. Oh, my goodness. Should I put this on Sosa? Sosa, come here. No. Ew, you got something in your eye. Come here. No. Come here. Hey, come here. No, come here. Let's put this on. Oh, that's so cute. Sosie, look. Sosa, look. Oh, come here. It's okay. Here, Grandma's gonna fix it. Okay. Oh, no. Baby, let me fix it. Real quick, okay? I know, you don't like it over your ears. Okay, we'll move your ears there. How's that? No? Here. How's that? Sosa, you look so cute. Okay, I'll take it off. He's like, F this shit. Okay. He doesn't want to wear it, you guys. He's like, hell no. Sos, it's cute on you. Can I dress you up like a little girl? Huh? No? Oh, please? I want to dress him up like a little girl. Okay, let me see. Okay, leave Grandma alone for a few minutes. So how was your Thanksgiving, Clarence? No, babe. Come on. I'm reading this book, and it's a very sweet person from YouTube sent it to me, and I'm hooked on it. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of time to read. You can tell I'm really tired from my voice. It's just been a long couple days, I tell you. The Courage to Heal. Sosa, you were just laying down. I mean, I've gotten quite far to page 44. Just reading here and there when I could find the time. But I did highlight a couple of areas that spoke to me. One of them, many people, including survivors of child SA, have found medication helpful in gaining some balance. There are a variety of drugs that may be beneficial to survivors, especially antidepressants such as SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Anti-anxiety agents and sleep medication have helped survivors through rough, difficult periods. And then it talks about antipsychotics have been effective for survivors with psychotic symptoms such as auditory or visual hallucinations and paranoia, which I don't have that, but when you start working through this stuff, it's for me it's been an ongoing thing. Okay, I can't hold on, you guys, I can't see your comments. For me it's been an ongoing thing. I've been working through it for quite a few years, and it's not a fast, easy process. It takes time. Here's another one. When my daughter tried to off herself. Okay, the therapist wanted to instantly put me on medication, because I was crying. I'm sorry I was feeling sad, but it seemed to me like crying was a normal thing for a person to do when they have um, a daughter who was wanting to, you know, go to sleep permanently. But it is absolutely true that doctors just automatically want to put you on medications. And sometimes that's not best for everybody. I feel if you're on medications but not talking to a therapist or something, that's not beneficial, because they're supposed to work hand in hand. At least that's what my counselor told me. You're supposed to do both, if you're taking the medication but you're not working through the issues, then you're kind of just masking the issues, right? So you have to be doing both. Now, I'm not on any medication, but I'm seriously thinking about asking to get on a medication for anxiety, depression, whatever. I'm not completely depressed, but there's times I really do feel depressed. So that was the value of counseling. Then there was this other part that learning to ask for help. This is important because there's many of us who have a hard time asking for help. People who grew up in abusive families often believe that they have to do everything themselves, or that they deserve assistance only in a dire emergency. You may be afraid to ask for help because it means giving up control. Depending on someone else, admitting weakness is admitting weakness in your mind, or risking rejection. And then it says here what I've said before. Often there are people in your life who would like to help if they could, but if you don't tell them what you're going through and what you need, you deny them that opportunity to help. When other people also need to feel like they're helping. So if you always say, no, I can't accept your help, then it's denying them something that they might be going through. And at that point, they're feeling like they want to help. Consider yourself valuable enough to be discriminating about the people you relate to. Although you are not always in a position to cut off contact completely with with people who don't respect you, for example, a teacher in a required course, weed out the ones who have a pattern of being inconsiderate or unkind. Look at the relationships you already have. Who are the people you interact with each day, each week, each month? Consider roommates, relatives, friends, neighbors, coworkers, fellow students, acquaintances, people from your faith community, people you've met in a 12-step meeting, counselors, and other helping professionals. Think about each person in turn and assess whether you could ask that person for a favor, confide in them, or safely share your feelings. Are there people who know you've been SA'd and are supportive of your healing? Are there people whom you haven't told yet, but who have demonstrated their thoughtfulness in other ways? Enlisting the understanding of people you're already close to is an important part of building a support system. So I thought that was, hi, Robert. Oh my gosh, no sneak peeks here. There's a few other channels that you could probably go on for that though. Um, I don't want to promote them here, but no sneak peeks here, honey. Sorry. I'm too old for that. You got to go to the younger chicks for that one. Go to the younger chicks. Okay, and this part I thought was important. Many survivors have been far too busy running, coping, and just getting by. So, to consider how best to nurture themselves. You need to learn to relax, to laugh, to eat well, to sleep, and to enjoy everyday moments as it is to grapple with shame, to grieve, and to express outrage. You need quiet time for integration and gathering your strength. And of course, serenity is one of the goals of the healing process, a worthwhile prize in itself. If you're at the beginning of the healing process and your life is full of painful emotions, memories, and crises, the idea of pacing yourself, taking breaks, or healing over time may seem irrelevant. You feel terrible now and want the pain to go away, but healing from SA is not a short-term proposition. It's a gradual process, rooted in small daily steps. You have to settle in for the long haul. You have to learn to live your life while you are healing. So, please, no. Sorry. We don't do that here. This is important. When you are in the throes of healing from child SA, it is especially important to be kind to yourself. Yet a common side effect of child SA is insensitivity to your own needs and a lack of awareness about self-care. So one of the first challenges we face in the healing process is the need to develop a new survival skill, how to nurture ourselves. So that's interesting. The starting point for everyone, however, is to look at the ways you've coped and to forgive yourself. You have no reason to be ashamed. You did the best that you could as a child under impossible circumstances. You have earned the name survivor. Now you are an adult with the power to make positive changes. From a place of self-acceptance and self-love, you can do so. This is a really good book. It talks about anorexia and bulimia. It talks about sexual addiction, compulsive eating, addictions, compulsions, and self-destructive behavior, overcoming isolation, writing, exercising, coping, hurting yourself, workaholism, stealing, and compulsive eating. I think I already said that. Some people like to go. I had this friend, she passed away, but whenever she went somewhere and then came to my house just to visit, she would say, oh my gosh, I got some really cool stuff at Target, or I got some really cool stuff at this. I'm like, really? Let me see, what'd you get? And so she shows me, and she goes, and it didn't cost me anything. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I just filled up my cart and walked out. And I'm like, what? And then I'd be with her sometimes, and she would do the same thing. And I'm like, I have nothing to do with that. And come to find out, I mean, she was on a bunch of pills and stuff. Hey, Wax Boss. She was on a bunch of pills and stuff. But I said, why do you do that? Like, aren't you afraid you're going to go to jail? That would terrify me. And she's like, I just get a rush out of it. And I'm like, again and again and again? That's really scary. Like, I would be so terrified to go to prison. So what are we on now? Where did I end? Okay, I think I started working with a counselor. I think that's what I want. Yeah, so I made a video for you guys when I was walking Sosa yesterday, and I just didn't post it. I deleted it. But I spent over an hour on the phone with Xfinity, and, I guess I came off of the promotional fee, the promotional monthly charge, which was $90 for just strictly internet. So then my bill went way up. So in October, I called them and I'm like, why is my bill so high? She said, well, your promotion fell off. So, and I said, is there another one? Can you put me on another one? So she was supposed to put me on another one. Well, all of a sudden it shows that I owe $297 to Xfinity. So I call up and I'm like, how in the hell do I owe all this? So she sat there. She goes, we don't bill a month in arrears, we bill a month in advance. So you owe the current bill. I just never pay attention. I just pay it, right? You owe the current bill and the next month's bill. And I'm like, I'm not paying $150 for strictly internet. I'm not doing it. So I was supposed to be put on this whatever plan. And she's like, well, we can take care of that once you pay this. And I'm like, okay. And then I just didn't pay it and they shut me off this morning. They don't do anything to people who shoplift. Right, Robert? It's disgusting. Like, you tell someone in a store if you see someone shoplifting and they say there's nothing we can do about it. I'm like, are you serious? They can just walk out. Like I said, I saw someone do it at Target and their getaway car was waiting right in the front. And so the guy was throwing, there was a TV, there was, I don't know, Xbox shit, I think, throwing stuff in the car. And before he even jumped into the car, she starts taking off. And so in the cart, they just leave right there in the parking, right in front of the store in the parking lot. Really, Waxboss? Yeah, I was thinking about going to T-Mobile, but then I heard something that the cell phone companies there's something about the internet that isn't like real internet. I don't know what I heard about that, but so I'm on my data right now. I'm using my data. And it's just sickening. I'm not paying $150. I don't do pay channels, none of that stuff. And they got me effed up if they think I'm going to pay $150. Yeah, it is. And when it was 90, I was like, okay, I can do 90. I'll do 90, that's fine. But I just didn't realize that the promotion was over. Otherwise, I would have. Hello, Lisa. I didn't realize the promotion was over. This book, you guys, is so good. I'm hooked on this book. I'm telling you. Now, I got to figure out how we're supposed to do the workbook along with it. Because I don't see, like... I don't see, like, chapters per se. So, the child within. This is good. Many survivors have lost touch with their own innocence and vulnerability. Yet, within each of us is a child, or several children of different ages, who are deeply hurt and need healing. Getting in touch with your child you once were can help you develop compassion for yourself. Grieving. Most survivors haven't acknowledged or grieved for all of their losses. Grieving is a way to honor your pain, let go, and move more fully into your current life. Breaking the silence. Most survivors kept the abuse a secret in childhood. Telling a safe person about your history is a powerful healing force that can dispel the shame that often accompanies victimization. And understanding it wasn't your fault. That's important. Children usually believe that the abuse is their fault. Adult survivors must learn to place the blame where it belongs, directly on the shoulders of the abusers. Which leads me to that channel that I told you I've been watching. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. That channel I've been watching, the parole hearings. You guys would not believe some of these perpetrators get out way early and serve so much less time than somebody who, say, got caught for drugs. And they've hurt children. And some of them ongoing for many years, and they get a sentence for 6 years maybe, or 10 years, but they get out in 5. It's sickening. That I do not believe uh, abusers of children should get any kind of a break ever. If you were selling drugs, or if you got caught with drugs, you're only hurting yourself if you yourself are taking drugs. I don't think the punishment should be that bad. But if you're selling to people, you're killing other people. So I think, I don't know, the whole system in Louisiana seems really messed up. I guess they're getting a whole new board, which is good. I do like Miss Jackson. I like her. She's very thorough. She's fair. A couple that they need to get rid of definitely is Jim Wise. I can't stand that guy. He's so insensitive. Um, like when a victim is on panel and they're opposing somebody being released and telling their part. So many times, I mean, I know there's a time limit, but at the same time, when they say, can you hurry it up? Can you, we have a time limit. Can you, it's so rude. I know people could talk on and on and on, but when you're a victim of a crime, let them have their voice, It's, why do you have to have a time limit? And hi, time for change. Yeah, the victims, and I've always said that, like, when you do that to a child, you've affected the rest of their life in many different ways. A lot of times they go on to also hurt children. Not always, sometimes. So there's other people affected, and so on and so on. They have problems with relationships, with trust, with self-identity, with feeling ashamed, with feeling not good enough for anybody or anything. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So there's no way these people should get just a couple of years, sentence. Yes, Lisa, think about that. Yes. It takes so long for some to even admit that something's happened to them, let alone come out and relive it in their mind. Yeah, statute of limitations definitely need to change, because you might not even hear about it for 20 years, and just because it hadn't come out doesn't mean that it didn't happen to that person, and that the person that did it should get away with it just because of time, Oh, they didn't catch me, in the first year, so my eyes are still bothering me. I don't know what is wrong with my eyeballs. You guys, I don't know. And I've got these huge bags under my eyes too. It's someone extremely close to you. That happens. That's very probable. It's more probable that it's somebody close to you, a family member, a close friend. Yep. A few of the ones that that did that to me were close to not close to our family, but it was part of the family dynamic, a friend, or you know what I mean, like not a relative necessarily, besides my dad, which God, my bags are terrible. if you have children too, if this is not always, but this is a huge red flag. If you have children and they're peeing the bed at an older age, okay? If they're peeing the bed at an age where they should definitely not be, say, 6, 7, 8, up until they're 12. I did. That is a huge red flag that something is happening to them. Sometimes it's just a bladder kidney thing, but when they're 12 years old and they're still wetting the bed, that is a huge sign there is some kind of abuse going on. So you need to take them to the doctor or a counselor and find out if that's what's happening. Because like I said, I used to pee in the back of my dad's Pinto when he took us to drive-in movies. It's embarrassing. When you wake up in the middle of the night and your sheets are all wet and you're trying to hide it from your mom because your mom's going to get pissed. But there's no way to hide it because she does the laundry. You just don't want to wake her up, at that time because it's not going to be a good thing. You have to it's just terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Time for change. From your stepmother. See, women do it too. It's not just men. But it needs, it needs to stop. But it's never going to. You go, and like I said, I still get triggered when I see certain things out in the public. I get really triggered. And it's, probably innocent things. It's just my mind thinks not, But I do have a pre-employment appointment. I got a job, and it's an actual job. Okay, it's an actual job. It only pays $20 an hour, but for now, thank you, Lisa. It's okay. It was like the norm to me. Because it didn't happen just by one person or two people. It happened by multiple people in my childhood. And then up into my teenage years as well. I was out of the house at 15 years old, staying where I could. And there would be friends of the people I would be staying with. Things would happen, And I was just a young girl, Anyway, so yeah, I got a normal job. I really want this other job, because the other job pays more, and also, I think I would enjoy it a lot more. But for now, I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna jinx it. I have an appointment coming up to, they're checking my background and doing all that. It's cold, you guys. My son had this made for me a long time ago. A friend of his made that. Isn't that cute? So, oh gosh, it's cold. So I'm just going to work, and it's going to be like 10-hour days. It's going to be rough, but it's, 10 hours. These guys are always out here playing football. So this book, you guys, I do, Just Lydia sent it to me, and thank you so much again, Just Lydia. The Courage to Heal. It does have a workbook as well, if you want to work through it. It covers everything. and I'm hooked on it. I wish I had more time to read, but I don't. I'm going to go out and work today, and hopefully I will be able to, I mean, I'm going to pay that stupid Xfinity bill. I have to. I don't want, even though I'm going to find service with someone else, I don't want to owe that money. You know, I'm not going to just ditch that bill. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pay that when I'm behind, at least. Well, the one that's current right now. And then find something else, definitely. So, Wax Boss, if you're still here, you're saying Verizon internet at home works really well. It works fine. You don't have any issues. Because if that's the case, maybe I'll just do T-Mobile then. I don't know if you're still here or not. These nails, you guys, I'm telling you, none of them have come off. I've had them on for like 5 days. Okay, so you don't have any issues with it? These literally, you guys, they have not popped off at all. And I love it. The next set I'm going to do is these ones. There's a trick, you guys. There's a trick to these, okay? There's a way you got to do it. First thing you got to do is you got to make sure you take rubbing alcohol on a little cotton pad and get all the oils off of your fingernails. And you got to push back your cuticles and get all the oils off of your fingernails. And then what I do is I take a file, right? And I file the top part of my nail to kind of get it gritty a little bit. Then I put the glue on, and then I hold it down. I cut my nails short before I put them on. I still have ones like these that I have not used yet. The long ones are kind of hard to do. And then these ones I have. Oh, I had these ones on. I have quite a few sets of nails. Oh, I didn't know I had these short ones. Those are cute. Oh, I didn't see. Hold on a second. Hey, Marty. No, I have several devices hooked up. TV, laptop. Oh, well, that's good. I'm good. How are you, Marty? I have Verizon for the house phone with internet, and it's about $119 a month. Wow. See? Xfinity is ridiculous. Oh, these are these ones. Oh, no. Shit. These are these ones. The ones I have on. Okay. I'm like, I haven't worn these before. I'm an idiot. Idiots. Yeah, these are these ones. So, yeah, I gotta do something because I'm so sick of Xfinity. I've been with them for so many years, and I keep threatening that I'm gonna get rid of them. And I need to just do it, you know? Have you ever used the nail wraps? I haven't, because my nails are so short, honey. And I actually ordered what I thought was nails, right? And it turned out to be this. I am not good at putting this kind of stuff on. Plus, my nails are really short. So, like I said, if somebody wants these, they're yours because I don't use them. And I probably have some other ones somewhere that I can give away. I had some other ones somewhere. Remember we played this card game? We got to do that again, you guys. We got to play a card game. My cell phone also 5G. Oh, okay, Robert. That's good to know. These are fun. Remember these question cards? I love doing that kind of stuff. I haven't been really on in a couple days, you guys, because I've just had so much going on. A lot going on. You should give them a go. They are. I tried one time, Lisa, because my BFF, her daughter sells those too. These ones, those ones, I ordered off of Shein, but I thought they were nails. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I thought they were nails. So I've tried to put them on, and I can't line them up good. Like they get all warped and stuff because I can't do it. Also, I'm giving this ring away because it doesn't fit me. It's new. I've never wore it, but it's too small for my fingers, so there's nothing I can do with that. It's really cute. It's a size 7. It's got a really beautiful, like, I don't know if you can see, turquoisey blue. It's very pretty. So I would like to give that to somebody who would enjoy having it. It's not some expensive, you know. It's not an expensive ring, so you can't like hawk it for anything. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to stay happy, you guys. I'm trying to stay positive. There's just some personal things going on that I'm not going to share, but I've got some issues going on, and it's going to be okay. I'm praying about it, and I know everything's going to be okay. God's got me, but we can't always assume and leave all the responsibility up to God, right? We have to help ourselves as well. And if you're not, then, and you're complaining that your life's shit, maybe you need to make some changes, you know? Maybe you have things you need to work on and you need to change. I feel like I've aged 10 years in the last month, and stress will do that to you, definitely. But you got to stay positive, because what can you do about it? Whatever's out of your control, we have to stop worrying about, right? We have to learn to not worry about things we can't control. And if it's something you can control, then it's up to you to make those changes, right? You can't expect anybody else to make those changes for you, which I get. I'm losing my hair a shit ton. It's like really coming out. It's just old age. The reason I'm going into work late too is because I had a meeting with my counselor this morning. So, hi Kermie. I struggle with the same things as you. I worry, but it's not productive. It just adds to the stress. And then you're worrying about the fact that you're worried, right? When if it's something you can change, then change it. If it's not something that you can change, we have to not worry about it. That's the only options we have. Give it to God. Big rule to live by is the Lord helps those who help themselves. That's right, Robert. That's so true. That's right. Preach it, Robert. I love this little guy. Oh, come on. There you go. So I do stupid things like that. I get little things to make me laugh or read, right? Gotta read. And I'm really counting down the days that we have left to vape, because Donna and I are quitting together. If anybody wants to join, I would love that. But so just so you're accountable, let us know that that you plan on quitting, and you'll be accountable to somebody. That's a huge thing. We have to be accountable. Let me tell you guys this real quick. So when I got home last night, I got Sosa out for his walk, right? Or did I take him out before I went to work yesterday? Yes, I took him out before I went to work. So I got home last night. I've been wanting to make these they're like crab ragoons, but there's no crab in them. It's like a cream cheese pesto filling. And I remember that lady that I clean house for every once in a while. She had me over and she made those one time. And so I bought the ingredients before. And then it went bad because I didn't do it. So I had to throw the stuff away. So I bought the stuff again. And last night I was like, I'm just going to make it. I'm just going to make them. Oh my gosh. They were delicious. So you just get the little wonton wrap thingies. They have ones that are bigger and then they have the smaller ones. And then you just, mix the cream cheese and I use pesto. I did cream cheese pesto. You can put anything in those. And then you just, squish them together, do whatever, form them, and then you fry them. Oh my gosh, they were to die for. So I had those. And then I also had put a little turkey I had bought. I didn't do Thanksgiving dinner, remember? But I went and bought a little turkey. So I put it in the oven last night and made it. And so the turkey's done. We're just going to eat off of it, Hi, Winona. The Bible says that worrying is worship to the devil. Yeah, worrying is a sin. That's motivating enough to me to give it to God and pray without ceasing. That's right. It says worrying is a sin. It's hard though. I mean, when we're worrying, we're not thinking, I want the devil to be happy. We just do it automatically. But it's when we're doing it, we have to stop ourselves and think, okay, this is making Satan very happy. When our minds are controlled with worry, what can get accomplished? We have to stay focused. We have to give things to God. We have to trust that God is going to be there and God is going to carry us through. And whatever trials and tribulations that we are going through, it is God knows about it and God's allowing it. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason for everything. I believe there's a reason for everything. It's just, I don't know. I feel it's my own fault, but I feel stuck. And it's just, my eyes are stinging so bad. Does anyone else have that problem? See, I'm worrying like there's something wrong with my brain because I've been really dizzy. And so here I am. I've been worried about that. I've been dizzy. My eyes have been stinging and I've been exhausted. So I'm like, shit. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Gotta put my shoes on. Ow. My hairdresser hasn't messaged me back. I definitely would like her to style my hair, but I gotta get that Xfinity bill paid first. I'm gonna pay that. See, a lot of people, I heard one certain creator say, oh, I just let my bills go. I wanted to take a trip for the day, so I just didn't pay a bill, and I went on a trip for the day. That's so responsible. That's so responsible. Wax Boss, you know who I'm talking about. Well, Winona probably does too. I'm sorry if she's trying to have her channel be about food and, recipes and stuff like that. For one, she needs to learn how to eat. That just the eating would turn somebody off, even if they were interested in watching her recipe videos. The smacking and that chomping and the sound of the chewing, and oh, I I can't listen to that shit. Some people can, but I can't. That like makes me want to throw up. And then, of course, when you're eating, of course you have to have your breasts hanging out, right? You have to have your boobs out of your bra while you're eating. I mean, this is why she doesn't get, what do you call it? I always forget the word. What's the word, you guys? My hormones get oh, is that? Do they sting too, Winona? They might have just been stinging really bad. What's the word? I just had it. She doesn't get from companies. Oh, yeah. And everything's so amazing, Lisa. Everything she does is so amazing. Yeah, I'll try. I'll get some eye drops. They don't feel dry, but I'll see if that helps. What's that called? I'm over. I'm not touching on any of that community. The foot. What is that? What's it called when companies send you things? Sponsorships. I got, God, this is really hurting today. It hasn't hurt this bad in a long time. Sponsorships. She thinks it's because of her haters she's not getting sponsorships. It's not the fact that she has her tits hanging out and she sucks on pickles, like, it's not her disgusting foul language. It's none of that. Of course not. She blames everybody else for why she doesn't get sponsorships. No, it couldn't be her behavior. I don't know what it is with this new fake little giggle she has. It's like, just be yourself. My gosh. Quit trying to be like I think she looks at creators, like in the food, now it's the food side of the community she's looking at. She's trying to be like other food people, and she'll take on, literally, you guys, a personality of somebody else and try to be them, emulate them. So she's never herself. She can, whatever. She's just old news, And I cannot wait until Moxie and Jeremy's mom and Andy and those guys go live. I think they're going live on Thursday. I think they're doing a live on Thursday. And I'm there for it. I'll be working, but I definitely play it when I'm out working. I feel bad because I can't really partake in the chat because my hands are busy. But I'm there and I'm listening. I just feel bad I can't support, by typing in the chat. But I'm there to support. So you guys, I just wanted to pop on and say hi. I've gotten a couple emails, people asking me if I'm okay. And yes, I have gotten a couple emails. I'm not making it up. I'm okay. I am okay. I just have a lot going on. Andy has a channel. Yes. Well, Kermie, okay, so Jeremy's mom has a channel. Moxie has a channel. Andy has a channel. Yeah. They all have channels. So you should subscribe to them. And also, Shar and Tracy have a channel. It's I forget the name of it. Two old birds or something, I think it's called. I can't remember the name of it. I'll post it in our community tab when I think about it. I think Andy's a great guy. Andy is Sean's cousin. Sean is the Beast's ex-husband. So Andy is his cousin. And yeah, so I'm good. And thank you for checking on me. Andy's channel is called You Too, Winona. Have a good day, sweetheart. Kermie, I'll post it in the community tab in the next 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to jump off here. I think it's Andy and then a number. So I don't remember what the number is. But I will find it, and I'm subscribed to it. Yeah. Yeah, Kermie, it's Sean's cousin. They're really good dudes. Like, you can tell that Sean's mom and dad did a wonderful job with him. And Andy's from the same family. They're a very close-knit family. They do family gatherings. They're supportive of each other. You know, they've all, Andy was a policeman. Sean was in the military. Like, they've both served. They're really good people. Thank you, Lisa. You too, honey. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. Um, yes, Carmi, I will. I gotta go to work, but just I'll post his channel in our community tab, and check out his channel. I trust what he says. He's a very upstanding guy, and that's why it makes me so sick when that, says that Sean was abusive and beat her every day and did that. No, you can tell by somebody's personality, by their demeanor. Um, it's gross to lie about that. Anyways, I mean, there are real victims of DV, okay? I'm going to have to turn the monetization off for this video because I've talked about SA and DV, so they're not going to want me to monetize this. But love you guys. I'll see you later. I just pop on when I feel like it and when I have a few minutes, so I don't know when that will be next. But thank you for all of your support. Thank you for being here, your encouraging words, and subscribing to this wonderful channel that we have together. I know I'm boring, but some of y'all like me. Okay, peace. Have a great day.